We have all encountered at some point the popular story of the elephant and the rope. In this story, a young elephant finds itself fastened to a slender rope, the other end tied to an unwavering pole. Despite the elephant's relentless attempts, the rope holds firm, confining the creature's movement. As the elephant grows into a magnificent and robust being, its sheer size and strength easily surpassing the limitation of the rope, it continues to believe in its inability to break free. Unaware of its own might, the elephant remains trapped by the illusion of its bondage, never realizing its true potential to liberate itself from confining constraint of the rope. Elephants are exceptionally smart creatures. They know how to use tools, show empathy, even mourn their dead. This story is reported to be true, not a folklore. But how is it that such an enormous intelligent creature is getting trapped by a thin rope? Is it about the rope, or is it about the psychology of belief? What is the true essence of belief, and why does it possess an unwavering grip on minds, making it incredibly difficult to relinquish? Let us figure out. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, any proposition that is accepted as true on the basis of inconclusive evidence. You see, belief may stem from a feeling, but is it rooted in faith, conviction, or is there another dimension to it? Let's delve deeper into this and explore the intricacies of beliefs. Analogies can provide valuable insight to help us grasp complex ideas. Let's explore the concept of belief with a simple analogy of walled garden. In the walled garden of our minds, as young saplings, we are surrounded by towering walls constructed by our family and those close to us. These walls represent the beliefs and knowledge they impart upon us. As we grow, we rely on their teachings, listening to their words and observing their actions, much like delicate birds absorbing sunlight and water. Within these walls, we flourish, absorbing the nutrients of information and experiences. We trust these walls to protect us, shield us from harm, and provide a secure foundation for our growth. As we blossom into curious individuals, we explore the garden, eager to understand the world around us. However, the walls of the garden limit our view, preventing us from seeing beyond their sturdy structure. We accept the teaching of our family and those within the garden without question, for they are the only sources we know. We trust that their words are true, like the fragrant flowers blooming within the garden's boundary. Yet, as we mature, we encounter evidence that challenges the beliefs instilled within us. It is as if a small crevice appears in the wall, allowing glimpses of a different perspective. These newfound truths clash with what we once held dear, shaking the very foundation of our understanding. Breaking down the walls and venturing outside the garden becomes a daunting task. Our beliefs have taken root deep within our minds and hearts, entangled in vines of our identity. We hesitate to abandon them, for they have shaped who we are. The walls, once sturdy and reliable, now feel confining, trapping us in outdated notions. Emma, a therapy patient who was often criticized and overshadowed by her sister as a child, now carries a belief that she is not good enough. Despite being a loving mother and dedicated employee, she is quick to notice her flaws and assumes others do too. She frequently puts herself down to beat others to it and struggles to acknowledge her achievements and positive qualities. This constant fear of failure prevents her from fully celebrating her success and keeps her in an anxious state. To tear down these walls, we must summon the courage to question our deeply ingrained beliefs. We venture beyond the familiar boundaries, seeking knowledge from diverse sources, like exploring a vast and open meadow. With an open mind, we listen to different perspectives, watch the world with fresh eyes, and engage in new experiences. The story of the elephant and the rope from earlier teaches us that our beliefs can often limit us. We may hold on to old beliefs that no longer serve us, preventing us from reaching our true potential. Sometimes all it takes a shift in our mindset to break free from these self-imposed limitations and discover our own strength and capabilities. Gradually, the walls of the walled garden crumble, revealing a broader landscape or understanding. We adapt and grow, shedding old beliefs, embracing new ones that align with the evidence and wisdom we acquire. The garden transforms into a fertile ground where ideas can flourish and our minds become expansive, blooming with newfound knowledge. A while back, my husband's friend and his wife visited our home. While my husband was at a school reunion with his friend, my friend and I decided to enjoy the day together, going shopping and watching movie. However, as the evening neared, I started feeling anxious and guilty. It made me realize that my conflicting thoughts were rooted in ingrained beliefs about my responsibilities and designated place. This experience highlighted how our deep-seated beliefs can create internal conflicts and guilt when they clash with our desires or actions. It showed the power of these beliefs in shaping our perceptions of right and wrong and our sense of responsibility. In the end, we learned that while the walled garden of our upbringing provides a nurturing environment for our early growth, it is through breaking free from its confines that we truly evolve and embrace the ever-changing world around us.